We could not detain them under the Preventive Detention Act. We could only, with painful reluctance, deport them. But when we deport them, where do they go? I understand some of them have been with us for years, and that even their connection here is so remote that when they come, they don't even they can discover a home. Your Highness, it will be of interest to know that there are in Ghana today some 200,000 Nigerians who are engaged in honest business and are making a positive contribution to the economic and social life of the country. Such people are welcome and will always be welcome in Ghana. There is in Africa today a political ferment and a yearning for freedom and unity of African peoples everywhere. The achievement of freedom and unity is the main preoccupation of all leaders and nationalities in Africa today. Towards that end, a free, independent, and sovereign Nigeria, in association with other independent African states, can make a positive contribution. Your Highness, we look forward to the day when the leaders of the various West African territories will be able to come together for the purpose of exploring ways and means of bringing the conception of West African unity to a reality. That day, I'm sure, is not far distant. And now, Chairman and Councillors, I wish again, on behalf of the government and people of Ghana, to thank you for the warm and spontaneous welcome accorded me and my party since our arrival here in Lagos. We look forward to our tour around the country, and we hope to return with happy memories of Nigeria and her people. Again, I thank you.
When he returned to Lagos from his visit to the regions and the southern Cameroons, Dr. Nkrumah held a press conference at Ikeja Airport.
Which we hope to initiate or establish in Ghana. The institutions of...
so many. I give an instance. For example, your administrative school at Zaria has very much impressed me. But I've always believed in, local government as the basis of all, democratic setup. And that's really impressed me, and I think it's a thing which Ghana should copy. You have a government, local government school, you see, but it doesn't go that far. It's only for local government administrator, but you have really a broad base for it, and that really impressed me very much. That's one instance I can give.
Mr. Prime Minister, I was taking back in South Africa. It was reported sometime about 2 weeks ago that the Minister of External Affairs in South Africa, South African government, said that the intention, let me call it the intention of the government of Ghana to send a representative to the South African government, even though he was not opposing it, but that he felt that the South African government could not consider it in view of the fact that before a government could exchange diplomatic representatives with another government, the government of that country should have been consulted. But in that light, did the Ghana government ever plan to send, to exchange diplomatic...
Well, naturally, it's the intention of the government to have diplomatic relations, especially by way of High Commission ambassadorial type to any of these countries. And the matter was really our intention. But as you know, according to all diplomatic relations, there must be consultation on this matter. If the South African government said no, there's nothing we can do. So it's quite right there in making that statement, that it needs consultation.
Mr. Prime Minister, a few minutes ago you gave us an instance of a Guinea national who was sentenced in court and ordered to be deported, but that your committee or your decided that it should not be deported. But don't you think that is overriding the decision of the court?
Oh no, the court, you can.
Because that is
That's according to law. You see, the court orders, But once the court has ordered, I think that's the end of it. You know, the executive can do anything. But do the wrong thing here, the government should naturally have discussion with the leaders of the Western region, and I had a talk with the Premier. And I think the area is quite cleared now for a real lasting and better friendship. That's what I can say.
This visit by the Prime Minister of a neighboring state had been a great success. Dr. Nkrumah left with a clear appreciation of the Nigerian way of life. The friendships he had made and the discussions which took place will obviously be of great value to both countries. The Federal Prime Minister walked with him to the Ghana Airways plane, which was to fly him home to Accra. Before he boarded the aircraft, there were more farewells to be taken for many new friends there were to wish him bon voyage. The visit had been successful from all points of view. The 12-day tour was over, but the benefits which will spring from it in the years to come cannot yet be estimated.